they end up protecting the name of the person that assaulted them, and you're so brave that you're willing to say his name. I started the Say His Name project because I realized that hundreds, if not thousands, of my sexual assault clients were protecting the name and reputation of their perpetrator. That is part of the rape culture, that if you say his name, you're bad, you're wrong. Keeping a secret of a sexual assault is so devastating to the psyche. Any other crime, your house could get broken into, your car could get stolen. Almost any other crime, you will recover from that crime, and also you won't feel compelled to keep it a secret. But a sexual assault, there's so much shame associated with it for the victim that I feel like we're locked in a cage of his shame. My body is a cage.
At 9 years old, the male coach, he's maybe in his late 30s, and took his hand motion and I guess tickled her private parts.
He fondled her in the crotch area.
Yes.
Pedophile.
Yes.
Fondled your daughter, and then she did what? She's her mother's daughter.
Thank you. So she scooted back, at which point he tried to grab onto her leg and pull her toward him, and she was able to escape.
She was 12, I was 16, 17, and Tommy tells me in my ear that if I don't have sex with him right then and there, that they're both going to rape her.
Once you're assaulted by one boy and your parents kick you out and people don't believe you, no one is protecting you.
No.
I am so sorry that happened to you. And it's so sad that I hear stories exactly like that. Not hundreds, thousands of times. There's so much rape culture embedded in the fabric of our society that we slut shame ourselves.
There was no notification whatsoever from the principal going out to any of the parents about there is a possibility of a staff member that they ended up doing the letter after I had the sign. But until that point, they were not going to even mention it to anybody.
Why would you do this to the other kids? This is
to
not good
protect
for
the kids.
What made you decide not to report them?
I think I was very afraid that I wouldn't be believed and that, they would come after me in terms of making me out to be a liar or, I think I was afraid of my own, my own reputation, I guess, like that they would destroy me.
Rapists get away all the time.
We act smaller than what we are. We stop taking up space. We shrink ourselves, and I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of seeing that. I'm sick of, why can't we just be who we are in the world? Women deserve to show up as they are in all their beautiful forms and have respect, feel safe.
Who gave me drugs, and when I started nodding off, the pedophile molested me. He got his hands up my shirt, and I pushed him off of me and ran out. I was almost to the road, and the rapist knocked me down from behind. He knocked the wind out of me, and while my lungs were still burning, gasping for air, I fought him for my clothing, and then that's when he tried to rape me vaginally. but, you know, I was 12. He was screaming in my face to relax. So, after what seemed like a lifetime, he gave up and raped me orally. And it fucked up my life for years. This is a man problem.
Oh, it absolutely is. That police officer got in my face with his finger in my face.
So the cop threatened you. So you were just drugged and raped by 2 men, and the cop threatened you and ordered you to either walk away or go to jail.
Yep.
And then
Didn't take me in for a drug test.
or a rape kit or rape
Nothing.
kit.
Nothing. And I called them. I called them for assistance. The male came in looking, you know, very smug and judgmental and said, well, they said that you solicited them for prostitution. And so we're either going to take you down into the station for prostitution or you can just walk away. I ended up with bruises on my face.
And
I remember them pulling my head, pulling my legs, throwing me around. Yeah.
Do you know it changed you in what ways?
Being able to have that intimate relationship with anyone else. He's a varsity football player and he gets good grades. Yeah.
And he gets good grades, so that means he can't have raped anyone. And how did that feel?
It hurt. It did. And I broke down. As soon as I got that call, I broke down. You know, hearing those things, it's not easy. Especially from the people who are supposed to protect you. You know, the justice system here is so fucked up. Sorry, messed up.
You can cuss. It can take decades. And a lot of people, they're never ready, never courageous enough, never have the support system to be able to do so. My wish is that this film will bring hope and strength and courage to all those people who have not yet reported by doing a number of things. First, changing the laws to abolish the statutes of limitations for reporting sexual assault, not just child sexual assault, any sexual assault. To change this rape culture, which normalizes sexual attacks, and to bring the knowledge and support that people need to be able to go through the difficult process of reporting, getting through the court hearing, recovering, and finding that internal peace that seems to never come to someone who has been sexually assaulted.